everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after watching Supergirl. This is the next in the line of James Gunn's kickoff, the salvation of the DCEU. I'm not sure it was quite as effective as it could have been. I will say right off the bat, I don't love Superman and I don't love Superman movies. For me, the heroes that really can just overcome all odds, that's not what I'm looking for. I do like heroes that are sort of flawed and can be hurt. This movie gets into this cycle of, there's a red sun and she doesn't have all her powers, and then she's about to lose and she finds the yellow sun, and then there's a green sun and she's about to die, but then there's another yellow sun and then she's saved and beats the crap out of everybody. And that's kind of just standard for Superman movies. This movie does star Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl, and she's great. I think she's actually really good. At the beginning of this film, we find her as sort of a carryover from the last Superman movie, where she is on a bender, she's off drunk, and it's so cliche. The hero who isn't really on their hero's journey, and they're drunk and they need to find their heart again, and yada, yada, yada. Of course, there's a young girl that comes along and gives her back what she needs to learn to be a hero again. This movie is just trope after trope and cliche after cliche. Jason Momoa stars as Lobo in this, and as a kid, in my teens, I loved Lobo. So badass, so cool, right? But there's nothing to his character. He's the heart, not heart. He's the humor of this film. But even then, it's just a cartoon. It's just, I think, kind of silly. Really, you can tell that this is a James Gunn movie because it is just Guardians of the Galaxy. We've got the Ravagers, the Brigands. We've got the guy with the arrow, the darts that kills people, the guy with the red mohawk. We've got the anachronistic music. We've got the cheeky middle fingers. We've got the slight, the shits and the dams and that sort of thing, the PG-13 rating, and making this a different type of hero movie. But it's not a different type of hero movie. We've seen this all before. This basically starts out with, Kara, she's on a bender, she's drunk, and we're supposed to find her entertaining, or I don't know, care about her. I don't know. And then there's a family of sword makers on this random planet, and the brigands come down and they kill the family, except they leave the young girl alive, and then she's gonna go out and get revenge, even though we know later in the film, we find out that these brigands capture young girls, so there's a whole sex trade in this, and they capture them to make them wives because they're all men. Their species are all men, even though they're all different species. I don't know what the fuck any of that is. Anyways, they leave her alive. They don't capture her. They don't take her, even though she knows where the swords are that they're looking for. They don't use her to find the swords. That whole thing just gets forgotten about as this movie becomes a sort of, the girl out for revenge and trying to bring back the old hero who doesn't really want to be a hero, and then they can connect at the end, and we learn that really revenge is not the road that you want to travel, and whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit. They get captured and then they get freed and then they fight, and I don't know. So much of it is just silly and stupid. There are a couple moments that I found effective. I think it looked really good. I think in the course of the other DCEU movies, this is definitely among the tops of what we have seen. That doesn't mean that it's great. I don't think it is good. Some of the visual choices I were not, I think, super effective. I don't understand why Kara is riding around in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, but that's her spaceship, which she loses, but then gets back, and then there's like a night bus situation. There's just so much shit that we have seen so many other times. I think the movie it's fine. It's pretty good for what it is trying to be, I guess. I'm going to give it a 7, and I feel like I've been really, really critical, but I wasn't not entertained. I did enjoy portions of this movie. I think when she is actually being Supergirl, in the last 10 minutes of the film, when she finally puts on the suit and is like, yeah, I'm going to go beat the shit out of these brigands, it's okay. But again, there's no drama because she can't lose, right? So what do we care? And the girl, we know that she isn't going to get the revenge. And the dog, the brigands also try and kill Krypto, who was kind of just obnoxious and annoying in this film. And so that's the other thing, is Kara is trying to John Wick this and go and save her dog and blah, blah, blah. It's fine. It's a lot of other movies. turned into a Supergirl movie. And there we are. I appreciate you all. Please like, share, subscribe. This movie is a 7. Let me know what you think. I will see you all after the next movie.